Why is it? I mean, City on a whole, not just Erling Haaland, have had an up and down season. It's not been consistent all over the board, has it?
No, it hasn't. It's been clunky. There's been moments where they've looked like they've got going. They really have. They've put on a title charge, and then they've had a few indifferent results. But I think that was always going to happen this season. Off the back of last season, it was difficult. They were flying up until that moment. But at the business end, this is the business end, and he talked about Manchester City expecting trophies. They're starting to come good, and they can put on a real load of pressure going into the end of it.
Jules was just saying there, like, some of the service he got today was exceptional. There were players all over the pitch who had just brilliant games. Trafford as well, with a penalty save and a clean sheet. How impressed were you with his performance?
Yeah, again, what I love about his performance is that when he gets his chance to play, he doesn't go out looking for the ball. He's a goalkeeper that just stays in his goals, makes good decisions. When he's asked to make big saves, he makes them. And other than that, you don't notice them. And that's not easy, you know, because obviously he'll want to put himself out there. He knows he's got a potential England role in the summer, but he doesn't. He just waits for the ball to come to him. He's a great example to any young goalkeeper out there.
For Arne Slot, another game which will, of course, invite a lot of criticism. How do you think he managed this game?
How did he manage this game?
Yeah, in your opinion, the changes that he made, the tactics?
I mean, some of the changes, yes, I think were probably needed. Some of them are probably thinking, I mean, Gomez for Frimpong, for me, that probably wasn't the right decision. But ultimately, he needed to do something to try and get back into the game, to try and maybe change the confidence of the team, because I've never seen a Liverpool team so devoid of confidence after starting a game so well. They started a game so well, then all of a sudden the confidence has just gone. Case in point, Mo Salah had a few chances. 𝐝𝐞𝐸𝐿𝐸 look a little bit slow, look a little bit laboured. Mo's chances, yeah, absolutely. Oh God, I didn't even mention that. But that's a team that is devoid of confidence. Now, it's up to the manager to go in there and try and get these players, because keep them up, give them a little bit of a lift, because they've got a massive game Wednesday. Now that is the conversation. Now, if they play the way they did in the second half there, then there's only going to be one winners.
How do you think that's going to go? Because, like he was saying, Robbie was saying, the confidence is not in this side, and now they have to go to Paris and play PSG away from home.
Antoine is new, so it takes a bit of time, with new players and all of this. And Antoine is outstanding. Nico outstanding again. Today he gave me a tap-in, and he makes a penalty. So, I'm just super happy to be here.
And just finally, you've just won the Carabao Cup at Wembley. How much belief is there in that dressing room that you can go on and win the FA Cup now too?
Since I came to this club, I won it. I've been in a few finals. I'm not sure. I've been in one final. So now we're back at Wembley, and it's about trying to do our best, because this club, we have to win trophies and we have to perform at the best and biggest stage.
Well done today, Erling. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Getting to the finals and how much that means to him. But from an individual point of view, he's talked about his season being up and down. Ali and Fletch were talking in the commentary about him getting 30-odd goals now. That's astonishing, 30-odd goals now. And he's still talking about, could do better. It just shows you the measure of the man. And a lot of footballers now are perfectionists without really being the perfect players. He can be the perfect striker, talking about, I can do better after scoring 30-odd goals, and he wants to do better, which I love. Got good form against this keeper, but shows you the confidence of this man. He wants to step up and put that away. But Nico Riley is brilliant for the penalty. The half turn is the one that does puts Van Dijk in all sorts of trouble.
Erling Haaland actually had a penalty against Mamardashvili earlier on in the season. This was in the Premier League. He missed that penalty, so he obviously learnt this time, didn't he, Joe? Yeah,
you see the stutter there that he used. It was just to knock the timing of the goalkeeper. He's obviously learnt from that mistake, if you like. It's a good save by Mamardashvili, but Haaland was so confident. It was actually the polar opposite of what Mo Salah looked like when he stood over his penalty.
Robbie, the threat on the wings was always there from Manchester City, and that second goal was a brilliant build-up for them to lead to Haaland's second.
Yeah, look, City going forward, they have got the players, got the capabilities of, causing teams all sorts of problems. The movement is brilliant. They're getting, overloads on the outside, creating, Cherky with that little two-touch over there. But the ball is brilliant into the box. But what I love about this is the movement from Erling Haaland. He is your obviously typical number 9 striker. Wants to put defenders on, knowing that he's there. He takes them away. when he's sort of going away, the defender thinks, you know, he couldn't get straight to the ball, but he has the the power and the speed to get there before the defender and sticks a great header into the back of the net.
Joe, we want to talk through 4-0. This was the final goal of the game and an Erling Haaland goal. You were very appreciative of Erling Haaland's movement in this one.
Well, Robbie talked us through his movement for his second goal, and he's an excellent player. And City were purring at this point. Their timing was on point. They were making brilliant runs. They were just holding themselves on side. O'Reilly again playing at left back, brilliant movement, great awareness. But we're going to highlight it now, just as he arrives into the box. Bear in mind who he's up against. Erling Haaland is up against Virgil van Dijk, who's seen it all. That little stutter there, just loses his balance. O'Reilly's awareness, grabs himself a yard. Superb finish.
Laura, can I take you up like another aspect from a defensive point of this? So you know you have the tough times. You need, I mentioned before about leaders. Just look at the reaction from 𝐝𝐞𝐦𝐬𝐡. That's like a defeatist attitude. Someone who sort of give in, and you watch it from. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a great finish. The movement's great. It's a good goal by City, but I actually want a little bit more from my team defensively. I think 𝐝𝐿𝐴𝐻.
I'm going to have to go old school, Robbie. I think it's about the characters in the dressing room. It's about getting in amongst each other and saying, look, we're not licking our wounds. We can't feel sorry for ourselves. We're a Liverpool Football Club. We're off the back of a Premier League win last season. We're in the Champions League, one of the only English teams still in this competition. They've got to play with their chest out. They've really got to question each other and put some pressure on each other as professionals.
But the modern game doesn't really dictate that, though, Joe. That's what I'm saying in terms of the manager needs to come in and try and get the players to be better versions of what they're showing. And we know they are better versions. We know that. Joe's spot on in terms of when you go onto that pitch, you know, you've got to sort of try and fend for yourself. And if someone's having a bit of a difficult time, you need leaders out there to try and drag people through the tough times. That's probably what we're not seeing with this Liverpool team. But you still got to get that from the manager.
Can I ask, with knowing as well that Mo Salah's leaving at the end of the season, the question is whether or not that could have a galvanising effect because perhaps the players are playing for something, or could it have a corrosive effect where it's kind of sucked some energy out of the side?
Well, it was difficult watching him today, actually.
Yeah.
You know, we're so used to him being such a confident player, and I think that first opportunity that he had that 𝐶𝐿𝐴𝐻 managed to fall over, get back up and tackle him was a real telltale in how Mo Salah was going to play today. He struggled and he looked really low on confidence.
Mark, you've played Liverpool with 2 different teams 5 times this season, and you've won all of them. 3 wins with Palace and 2 wins with Manchester City. In the Community Shield, Premier League, League Cup and FA Cup, there's just such a massive spread, but there's something about you that you just seem to beat them every time.
It's not me. It's not me. I'm just...
It might be you.
I don't think
It's a lottery.
It's just a coincidence, to be honest.
Yeah. But it must also be quite bizarre for you because with Crystal Palace you were knocked out the FA Cup, and now with Manchester City you're into the semi-finals. I mean, it's part of football, but what a crazy season for you.
Yeah, there's a lot of ups and downs, a lot of crazy moments, but you have to enjoy it. It's not a long career, so you have to make the most of these moments, and that's what I'm trying to do. It's hard to put into words. It's relentless, it's exciting, it's everything that I wanted to be able to play at this level, to challenge for trophies, but just learning a lot, being able to make mistakes, come out again and learn again. It's something that I want to do, and I've been given the opportunity to do that here with a fantastic football club, amazing players, amazing manager, and the fans have been great as well. So,
what's he like, Pep Guardiola, as a manager?
He's exactly how you see him. How he comes across on TV, in interviews, that's exactly how he is. He just loves football, loves his players, and just wants to win.
You can't just whimper out of this season. You've got to step up. Huge opportunity. I know they've got the quality. It's whether they want it. They've got to show the passion and the fight.
He was just saying there as well, look, we've got this in the Champions League coming up, but we've still got the chance to get in the top 5 positions in the Premier League and secure Champions League football for next season. They're a point ahead of Chelsea at the moment in 5th. Are you confident they can do that?
Not at the minute, no, because, I think the Galatasaray result sort of papered over a few problems or cracks, if you like, that Liverpool have had this season. They haven't been great. I don't think other than the 35 minutes here, they played well, but then you see the team now we've probably seen all season. Liverpool go on 4-0 Galatasaray. It looks great on paper, but it wasn't a great performance. They obviously drew with Tottenham, so I think there's a few problems within the team at the minute.
Or just how good was that City performance today?
Yeah, amazing. Honestly, first half we struggled a bit, but then after around 30 minutes, we kept going, and in the end, it's an amazing game. Home, another Wembley trip for us. is amazing and important. So yeah, amazing.
The Champions League is now Liverpool's last shot at a trophy this season. Just how big and important is that next challenge ahead?
Very big and very important, because it's not every season that you play a quarter-final of the Champions League. So we're really looking forward to that, playing against a very good side again, like we played today against a very good side. But we're looking forward to that, but that's not the only objective we have. We want to qualify for Champions League next season as well. So there's still, for us, a lot to play for, although in general we feel that we've had a lot of setbacks and disappointments, but that's also part of being a football player, part of being a human being. It cannot always go positive, and you have to be there and stand up when things are not so positive or negative, and that's what it is about now. And then players that have shown so much quality in the past now have a fantastic chance to show that against Paris Saint-Germain as well.
Thank you very much, Arne.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, so the Liverpool starts off with a big loss here at the Etihad. Let's show you the Mo Salah penalty that he was discussing there. Were you confident when Mo Salah stepped up to take this?
Mark, you just take it to the start of the game. So for 35 minutes, Liverpool were in the game. Was you a little bit taken aback that Liverpool never really had that number 9 playing against you? You obviously yourself and your obviously defensive partnership. You've got 𝐝𝐞𝐦𝐻𝐸 on the left-hand side, you've got Mo Salah on the other, but Verts kept dropping deep, but you didn't really have anyone. Was that something that you had planned for?
Yeah, I mean, we were aware that they could do that. They did that in the last couple of games. As a defender, it's hard, those moments, because, you know, players are trying to pull you out of position to create that space in behind. So you have to be wary, you have to communicate a lot. I think for the most part we did well, but, you know, it's not easy against these players.
Mark, you've played Liverpool with 2 different teams 5 times this season, and you've won all of them. 3 wins with Palace and 2 wins with Manchester City. In the Community Shield, Premier League, League Cup and FA Cup, there's just such a massive spread, but there's something about you that you just seem to beat them every time.
It's not me. It's not me. I'm just...
It might be you.
No, I don't think
Is this a lottery?
It's just a coincidence, to be honest.